Hey everyone. So this week we have the following challenge thanks to Brandon and his site Discover Volusia. So on Discover Volusia, the challenge is the following for every developer that wants to do the following. On the search results, on the search results, the owner of the site, the BD owner, wants the following look and feel. He wants to keep this listing here, okay? Just in case he actually customized the bottom part here with this. Okay, all nice and neat. Looks cool. Um, but he wants to keep the member listing like this, and on top of it, he wants to add the map. Okay, so the challenge is to show the map with the member listing at the bottom, and that's about it. That's the only challenge. So you can pause this video. Let's see how long it takes. For the challengers I already had, they took about 7 hours, more or less 7 hours, which is good. It's very good. Um, so pause the video, uh, and then once you feel that you've accomplished that, meaning the map shows here, just in case it's the map with the Google tags here, the Google pings, and I should be able to also do this. But I also should be able to see the members here at the bottom. And everything should be working as it is right now, meaning I can see the members, buttons work. Um, if I scroll down, because this is a lazy loader, more or less, I click there and it shows more members. Okay, so all that should be working. It's just that I should be able to see the map at the top. If you paused already and you're hearing me now again, a hint would be the only thing or the only place that you gotta go to customize this is the actual feature listing. It's the actual feature for the members, search results. That's it. You don't have to create additional widgets. There's some of the challengers actually created some widgets and they're very cool. They're very cool. They do the work. But again, we're future proofing the site. We gotta make sure that it works for the future without a BD update affecting the customization or the BD owner and the members and visitors having issues in the future. Okay. Obviously, lowering the amount of maintenance that you gotta do with the custom code. So, with that said, I'm gonna continue to show you how it should be done. If you're a developer, this is the only last time that you have to pause the video. And let's begin. So I'm going to my content, edit post settings, and based on the information that I was able to gather through Brandon, everything that he asked is very easy to do. It's very easy. You just need to know how the Google Maps, well, in this case, the Google Map JavaScript works, okay, and how BD actually implemented this on the site. So for this, first, we go to the search results page, click here, and right now this is all live, and this is the original code, apart from the customizations that the owner did here. Okay, so what do we need? We need to grab the map. Here you can see the map. I'm only gonna grab this, and here's a lazy load for the button. Here's additional things that happen with if they click on a button, it creates stats for the member's dashboard for the user stats. And if they click on the phone, it does that effect of showing you the phone number so you can call. But we need to put the map at the top. So I'm just grabbing this specific part here. Again, this is live because I want to be fair with the developers that already did the challenge. So here you go, guys. I'm doing the same thing. I'm just gonna put it at the top and I'll go step by step. I have no idea if I need to do something else, but if I need to do styling or um, script, JavaScript stuff, I'll just put it here too. So everything's consistent there. Wow, that's a long save. Let's give it a second. You know what? I'm gonna refresh here. I don't know if it actually saved already. Oh, okay. So let me click here. Yeah, yeah, I can. Okay, I can see this. That means that it actually moved the map up. Okay, good. Let me click on the map again. Let me click here. I just want to see something. Obviously, for this to actually work properly, we will need to hide all these buttons. We have to hide them because if they actually click on them, it'll just break the idea of the customization that we're doing here. Let me see. I'm searching for an element that got hidden away when I clicked on the buttons here at the top. Yeah, so it's like in here somewhere. Okay, there's this one. Let me see. Okay, so let's have a look. Okay, so this is the end game that we want, the end result, and I'm gonna go down here. Okay, so all good here. What happens if I click here? I'm guessing it shows more. Okay, so it hit that. I'm just doing QA, okay, on the behavior. So that means that this thing here at the top needs, okay. So let's tackle everything here. We want the map to be here by default and the results to be hidden away. First, let me just check something on settings. Settings, design settings. And apologies for my connection here. Today's a bit slow. And we're gonna go to the search results pages and let me see if we can set the member search results layout map start in map view. Okay, you start in map view. No problem there. Okay, I'm gonna refresh. In theory, I should be able to see the map automatically. There we go. And then this gets hidden away. And then because I believe that if I need to initialize the map and then the loading of the Google pins and all that, I need to code more. I don't want to code more. Grid container. Let's remove the hidden column there. So it shows nicely. But if I click here, it disappears. Okay. So basically, I mean, based on that logic, the only thing that I gotta do is, let me remember this, grid container, and I click here. Let's grab this here, and we're just gonna put a script here. You can even put it up here for this, and then we say we're gonna say here, I'm gonna use an on event manager. Okay. Why? Because I want to make sure that it propagates what I'm about to do here every time they click on it. Every time they click on it. So if they click on it, then what it should do is, and I want to go to that specific one. There it is. Grid container. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more complicated, but I got lucky. I got lucky. Remove class hidden. Okay. Every time they click on it, it removes the class. So by setting the map by default, the one that ends up being secondary is the actual list of members at the bottom. Refresh again. I refreshed too early. Okay, so we get the map there. Obviously by default it's not showing. If I click on it, see? Okay, so we gotta put a default there. There's several ways I could do this. Either I could force it to always remove the class. I could put a timeout, set timer. So that feels like something that I could do there. If we actually do it with a set timer, then I don't even need to do the click button. I could set yeah, let's do it like this. Set an interval here, and then we do it like this, and then we put this baby here. We don't even need this here. And then here we say every 250 seconds, for example, at 250 milliseconds. So every quarter of a second is going to remove the class hidden from the grid container. Yeah, that should be, well, I should remove this empty line, but you get my point. So that means that it, by default, when the map shows, it will also show the members. But for the human eye, it would look like it was immediately there. But actually, there were 250 milliseconds of waiting time before you actually show there. And that also would tackle the issue of me clicking here and not showing the rest of the members here. See? So now I grew more. And here we got soap and sea. That's going to be a lot of soap and salt. And then there you go. You got that there. From there, we can lower the time, maybe 150. Remove this here. I'm lowering the time to remove that flickering effect. It's very fast, but it still flickers. If the flickering effect doesn't go away, then I could add that. If I click here, then it removes that look. The it removes the hiding of all this. So okay, so we got these members here. Let me click there. Well, that was very fast. So there you go. That's one way of doing it. We got then our map at the top. It actually works. You can see that it reuses what BD already had, and we got our things down here. Now, for this to actually work properly, we have to hide this. Why? Because if somebody clicks on something, this happens. See? With the exception of the map, that it would still show something like this. See? So if you go to grid, this one, that one, but I want to show you something. I'm showing you the map, and you can see it here is on grid mode instead of list mode. But if I go to list mode here and then jump to the map, this happens. See? So I'll leave this to Brandon if he wants to make this visible again. But to hide it, to hide all this here, what we're gonna do, let me go to this element here, and we are going to, let me see, views. Yeah, we can grab this one. Views, pull right. And we're gonna say the following. Actually, let's not put it there. We're just gonna create a little style here. Um, so it's always permanent. So whenever we find a views pull right, make it display none, meaning don't show it. That's it. That's all. Very straightforward. So by default, those buttons, those three buttons are not going to show, and also it's going to be checking if the grid container has the hidden class. If it does, it will remove it. Let's refresh. These three are going to go away. Close that there. And they didn't go away. Let me double check if it was because I didn't. Okay, so let's check why. Maybe there's a CSS conflict that I need to tackle. Yes, there is. So I hate doing this. Most front-end developers will know why, but we have to do it in this particular case because I can see that there's an inline style that I'll never be able to tackle unless I customize this widget. But that's what I'm trying to minimize. How many widgets we customize so we future-proof the site, less issues in the future for the visitors, the members, the owner, etc. Okay, so now we have this map by default, and they see this here, nice and neat. And if I actually click on the click to load more, we get this more. Okay, so hopefully this will serve and help you for your site as an owner or as a developer. You can mix and match this with the other one, with the grid style. That's it. Think positive. Big hugs to everybody and love you.